All right. What is going on? Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. How goes it? Boop, 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 boop. All right. Well, it is Saturday. Woohoo! Let's stay up all night. Sleep in. That's funny, huh? Acting like he ain't got no kids. Or dogs. Sleeping in. Laugh riot is what I say. Though, you know, can still kind of be a zombie on the weekends. Even if I have to be awake and make breakfast and whatever. But I think we're gonna get gear working today. That's what I think. And I'm okay with that. 'Cause then it's pretty much just oh, interesting. Well, I gotta make sure to remove the description when you switch tabs. Good to know. Hey everybody. Anybody watching this in the future, and this is your first experience of the WordPress-based RPG game development, Orbem Explore. I'll let you know a quick intro. I'm Scott B. Adrian. I am the author of Orbem, sci-fi fantasy crossover novel that is sweeping the nation. Oh, hold on. I can hear myself. There we go. Sweeping the nation. Orbem, oh my goodness. Hundreds of sales. Yeah, I think sweeping the nation would be millions of sales. Yeah, so this is book 1 of a 4-part series. The series is called The Hammonian Chronicles. And if you want to get your own, jump on over to Amazon and you can get it ebook, Kindle, audiobook, paperback, Kindle Unlimited. It's available in any form you want. And whoops. See what's in my cart. Need some new shoes. Yeah. So there's the book. And for those of you who have already read Orbem and are interested in the video game, if you didn't already know, book 2 is available for pre-order. I've got a handful of pre-orders already. Some people looking forward to the second book, which is great. But it is releasing July 1st. Woo! Yep. July 1st. Big ol' release. I got a handful of things to do. I already worked on my feedback editing from the developmental editor today. I did like double the amount of pages that I needed to, but you know, there aren't a whole ton of comments. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get through all of the comments first, and then I'm going to go back and kind of work on the more global comments that the editor made. Made some comments on like overly long descriptions after someone says something, and then yeah, some other things they mentioned that were more global changes. So I'm gonna have to definitely just go through the entire book quickly and fix little things here and there. But right now I'm just doing the pass where it's just going over the inline comments that they made about the storyline itself. And so far everything they've come up with is great and makes a lot of sense. So I've been taking them to heart and rewriting sections and stuff like that. So I think the book's going to be in a way better place when this is done. And then they'll make, you know, all the sentences not sound stupid or use the wrong words or the wrong grammatical, you know, phrasing or whatever. So all right, well, that's the book, and this is the game, Orbem Mortar. This is the standalone video game that I'm working on. It is being developed in WordPress. I'm utilizing WordPress for all the content management, like images and, you know, all the HTML and copy and all that kind of stuff. And you'll see it utilizes a MySQL database. If you don't know what WordPress is or how it functions, which is a, you know, very simple, easy, queryable database. And then yeah, the main reason I'm using WordPress is because that's what my website's built on. Orbemortar.com. You can get to it from a number of ways. Orbemortar.com, ScottVadrian.com, HarmonianChronicles.com, Caninth.com. There's a lot. I have a lot of domains that lead to this website, just to cover my bases. But if you haven't guessed it, I am a website programmer. That is my day job. I'm not a full-time author yet. And yeah, I've been working in web development for 20 years. Specifically WordPress programming for about 14 years, 14 to 16, around there. And yeah, I used to work for companies like Disney, Warner Brothers, Universal, all the studios, and, you know, billion-dollar corporations like Beachbodies and Investors.com. You know, I've worked at a lot of places, and I've been doing it for a long time. So I've worked for startups, I've worked for massive corporations with multiple teams, I've worked in large teams, small teams, I've led teams, managed teams, I've worked with agencies, worked with, you know, alone. Worked alone a lot, and yeah, I've done a lot of random things in the industry, and worked on a lot of different technologies. So I have a wealth of knowledge to convey to anybody who has questions, you know, needs advice. I've been fairly successful, so you know, I can at least say what I did to get to the point I'm at, and, you know, where I think people can kind of follow the same path and find success in either web development, UX design, QA automation. You know, I've dealt with all those people, so I think I have a good idea. And yeah, you know, the main reason we're here is to develop this darn video game here. And I just collected a second gear. Okay, well it's getting saved to the database, but it's still showing up for some reason. Let's do this. Yeah, why are you still showing up, dude? Let's check the explore points variable. Ah, that's right. Looks like I need to add. I need to add this item to gear, maybe? Though it is technically an explore point under the mana. Oh, no. Yeah. Well, let's see. Because it's definitely adding it to the database. So let's see what that looks like, actually. Womp. This is what I was just looking at earlier. Storage. Well, I don't necessarily care about storage. Oh, here we go. Explore points. Position. Points. Grain. Sienna. Huh. Barracks map item. Huh, what is this? What am I looking at? There's a lot of barracks. What is this? Oh, is this not my user? Yeah, I'm user ID 1. Whoops. Got it. So I don't have explore points. Well, that's your first problem. It's not adding to explore points at all, so let's see real quick. Explore. Okay, here we go. Nope. Let's delete. I want to add. That's get user meta. Update user meta. Explore points. Here we go. Add character points. Okay. Well, here's your problem. I have been ignoring using the points system because gear doesn't use points. That also means it's not being added to the explore points array. So I wonder if I need to also run whatever function runs this. That way I can add it to the mana section. Though I don't think it says mana anywhere on the HTML. Let's double check if that's a thing. So it says map item. It is data type gear. It doesn't have mana though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add a separate section for gear. You know what I mean? Like gear. Why not? Like, points don't matter. So I'll just put positions. And those of you who do not know, all the music you hear in the background of this stream has been recorded by me, my old bands, or music I've made recently. So, yeah, if any of the songs tickles your fancy, feel free to ask and I'll tell you where to get it. Most of it's available online. Some is not. Yeah, here we go. So now gear will be a thing. And weapons. Might as well add that. I've been adding it just for the future anyways. Cool. Cool. Alright. Well, that's a thing now. So what is calling this though? Oh, add character points. Got it. Oh, got a new follower.
Mikey UK _ dev just followed.
Mikey UK Dev. Thank you so much for the follow. Though that went to 11 followers. I know I lost a follower recently, but I don't. I guess I lost 2 followers because now I'm back to 11, even though I got a new one. I'm not doing too well on followers here, but that's okay. This is entertaining for me and for the few that want to watch. Okay, so now that we have weapons and gear, wow, that notification was very scary. That was the first time I've heard it. I added that a while back. I just haven't gotten any followers during stream. Okay, so now, oh yeah, so it's not gonna work. I have to call this REST API endpoint now, so which is add explore points. So which one is add explore points? That would be, so all this, yeah, this doesn't run the explore points, right? Removes, play the sound. Oh yeah, add user points. That's probably where it does it. So this is when it's a gear. So I actually need to run this add user points because it runs this. So let's do that. I'm just trying to see, is there a reason why I don't just let it? Oh, it's because this is looking for points the whole time. I guess I can. Let's rewrite this so I don't need an else. Because the point stuff can be specific to points. Like I'll get current points. This stuff I still need. This is points related. No, it's not. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, it is. So technically, we can put this in here. I don't think it's using anything above. It is using object amount, which I can still call before the if statement. Right? Right. And then collectible can be after. I'm basically trying to get rid of dish. And then do it here. And what else needs this? Okay, the points. This is also something that'll be inside this if statement. What else? Add user points. Current points, object amount. Yeah, so what I'll do, we know we have this. Current points as a default already. Okay, so we're good. Yeah, these are all good still. Now, what's up with this? Oh, what? Oh, that's what I'm doing parsing, bro. What the hell? You dumb ID. Okay, let's pull this back now. That looks better. Okay, so this should work now. This should work for both. This should work for just the regular collectibles that actually use points, and then, you know, like the health collectibles, the mana collectibles, and it should work for gear now. And it should add it to the database with the type gear. So let's compile and give it a try. Why don't we? Boom. Yeah, and Mikey, feel free to ask any questions. Since you went through all the trouble of following, I am here for you. Because basically you're just surrounded by bots. Alright, let's double check that this works and saves to the database. Because it saves to the storage database. You see here, I have 2. I haven't set an icon for gear yet. But if you roll over, you see Cloak of Magic. Ooh, beautiful. I should probably not use the slug though, that's not very pretty. I should use the post name. Alright. So now when I collect this, let's double check the network and make sure nothing happens. Okay. Save storage item, and that's coordinates. That's coordinates. Shit. Did we get a console error? Okay, well at least we got a console error. Bar. Add user points. Where's add user points coming from? Pretty sure that comes before run point animation, doesn't it? Add user, user points. So this should not, oh. Bar. Oh, it's inside of add user points. Shite. Correct. Alright, so we gotta add some extra stoof to this. So bar, oh yeah, so gauge. Bar, gauge. Wait, what was the error? Oh, it's for the gauge. Okay. Oh, it's got, yeah, got it. Yeah, I'm looking for this first. If bar, then we got gauge. And we will make this a let. Gauge equals false. Alright. And if gauge, then we'll keep going with gauge. Otherwise, it'll just run the API endpoint. Yeah, because this is all ancillary stuff. And this like adds it. This is actually important. Adds it to the explore points array at first. So if you switch between areas, it'll still be part of that array. But yeah, everything else looks good. Oh, default amount is 100. Oh, if it's greater than 100, right. And it should be 0 if it's less than 0. Though I think I add that logic elsewhere. I spelled gauge wrong. That's pretty gauge. Alright, here we go. Now it should work. Dare I say first try? I dare. It's gonna work first try. Here we go. Faith. I didn't move my character, so it's gonna immediately go. So let's get the network set up. Go! Oh, look at that. And we got the... Yep, there it is. Cloak of Magic. Add explore points. Let's check our handy dandy database, make sure it came in correctly. Alright, explore points. And look what we got here. Gear. Position. Cloak of Magic. Boom. Fucking great. I love it. Alright. Well, it looks correct, but let's see if it's actually correct. Now when I refresh, it should not show up on the map anymore. Because it should also be part of the... Oh, no, hold on. What happened now? Remove. When did a user remove class? Yeah, it's probably over here. Remove class. It's this right here. The points. You, my friend, also needs to go inside. It needs to go inside the points. There we go. Now you found your home. Check if it's a storage item to avoid. I think it's like collision. Yeah, whatever. Clear enough for me. Remove item on collision if collectible. I would have said hello if not for your 10-minute wait for new followers. Is that a thing? 10 minutes wait? 10-minute wait for new followers? That's stupid. Is that like a setting in Twitch? You might be able to retain some of those followers if you get rid of the followers only chat. Oh. Why'd I do that? I don't even know if I did that on purpose. Yeah, you're right. That's annoying. I don't have enough people coming in to care. Yeah. Well, hey, you made it. You waited the 10 minutes. And I appreciate that effort alone. So what's up, Mikey UK? I take it you're from the UK and you're a developer. Love it. What do you develop? Shit, that didn't work. Boop. Score points. Alright, well. Gears here. Positions here. Cloak of Magic. Good. So why are you here? You are a developer, website stuff mostly, bit of game dev. Dude, you're in the right place. That's me. Website programmer, doing a little game dev. I love it. I love commonalities like that. That's fantastic. I'm assuming that you aren't building games in WordPress, usually. Not a very common game engine. Maybe someday it will be, when I finish building the game engine. Okay, well, it's here, so at least we know it's in the Explore points. No, WordPress. Curious choice. Yeah, well, I'm a WordPress programmer. I've been doing it for 14 years now. So it's what I know, you know? It's what I know best. Also, you know, my website itself is in WordPress, so I wanted to integrate the game directly into my marketing site for the book series. And yeah, Orbem is sci-fi fantasy crossover novel that I wrote. It's in a series. It's a 4-book series. This is book 1. And yeah, I'm building a standalone video game to, you know, get people into the universe, basically. I already have a game that's live right now, but it's like it's like you have to read the book first to care at all, and you just kind of walk around and, you know, run into things and little chat bubbles come up. This is like Orbem, the map. So it's very basic. It's basically every time you hit something, you get a point, and it's just kind of to get you to be like, oh, haha, I went there in the book, you know, that kind of thing. So I want to build a standalone game that will bring people into the series instead. But yeah, it's all in WordPress, so I'm utilizing it for the content management of the, you know, the points, the areas, the cutscenes, the enemies, weapons, magic, all that kind of stuff. And so I'm just using it to house all the copy and, you know, the selections for what these do, so I can build the game eventually, you know, without doing code releases. I can add a new area whenever I want. I can define where the trigger points are, you know, to make you go to the new areas, and all that with vanilla JavaScript and Sass styling. Just a bunch of vanilla JavaScript and Sass work. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's the main choice. It's also really cool because if you build a game, I mean, I know there's other ways to build HTML-based games, you know, and websites using Canvas, and there's a lot of things you can do, React, but, you know, one of the other main benefits is you can make the game super mobile-friendly, right? Because as a web developer, you know, there's touch points. So now, not only is this a game, you know, that people can play on a desktop, but they can just fucking immediately switch over to their phone and just start playing it on mobile, and they'll just automatically make it mobile friendly, right? Another great benefit. And somebody was asking this question recently in one of my YouTube shorts, and they were like, yeah, why? You know, why WordPress? And I came up with another good reason, which was eventually I can actually carry the user information and the game mechanics to other parts of the website. So like I could have you walking around the website collecting gear and, you know, points, little Easter egg areas on the website in the different areas, which is kind of funny to think about. That you could go to different parts of the website and be like, oh, okay, let's go to the blog. Okay, now we're in the trees and, you know, we're walking around the blog. Future fun stuff. Yeah, I really need to figure out. So the no point function is where it should ignore things. So we add this. Oh, that's why. Womp. I gotta add the new types. This has been happening to me over and over. Let's see if there's other areas like that. Health, mana. No, that seems to be it. Okay, good. Okay. So now when I refresh, I think it should go away. Pretty sure it should not show up. If not, I have to do it server side. And that might just be for... Okay, no, I was right. It's gone. Okay, cool. So now when you collect it, you're good. So let's restart the game and just double check the flow. All your previously saved data will be lost. Yes, I know. Goodbye, game data. Yeah, and this game has a few cool little mechanics, you know. In the book series, Graham, the main character, this dude right here, he invents personal wormhole transportation. So basically, any place he's been to, he could transport to, and also any place he can see, like in his vision, safely, he could safely transport to. Using this device that basically uses a laser to cut through reality, creates a wormhole based off of the depth and the curvature of the cut, you know, decides where you end up. It's a hard sci-fi novel as well as fantasy, so it's a lot of explanations if you're into techie science device stuff. So in the game, I created a way for him to transport as well. You basically just hold the shift key and then click wherever you want. And then he goes there, like boop. And now he's there. You see that little blue bar goes down, because that's his power usage. So he can only transport so many times, which eventually it'll, you know, be limited. But changes the way that you work in movements, right? You could trick enemies and, you know, go through walls, and like this guy's gonna shoot me right now. I could run away, and then if I'm getting overwhelmed, I can go whoa and just get out of there. So yeah, and you see it starts to recharge once you run out of power. Okay, so let's collect. Why do I have items still? Oh, did I collect those on the way? Shoot, I must have forgot. Okay, so let's collect this item now. It's gone. And it should be in here. I need to create an icon for that. We'll do that soon. Yep, it's right there on the top. So now, first let's leave and come back. And it should not be there when I come back. Well, first fail. Explore points. Oh, I gotta keep doing that. Okay. So the manual save to explore points is not working, which it should be doing it right here. So that's weird. Positions. Oh, these are selected character positions. Type. Oh, this is just getting them. No, how do I... Where am I setting the explore points? I think it's there in the add point. Add user points. Function. I also accept suggestions when you see me doing something stupid. I have another couple dudes that like to come in here and help me out when I run into walls. That's the user coordinates. Add user points. Here we go. So does this add to the... Yeah, see? This is where it adds. So what am I missing here? Explore points exist, yes. The type doesn't exist. Okay, where's the default explore points? That's the problem. Explore points. I know I'm setting it somewhere. I'm setting it... Where am I setting you? Oh, I think I'm setting it in the register class. Let's jump on over there. This is where I'm enqueuing my JavaScript. And yeah, WordPress is all PHP, so yep, here we go. I forgot to add it to here. So if you're familiar with PHP, this is not daunting. Positions. Let's have a default here, and then let's do weapons for future weapons adding. Which right now my only weapons are fists, which are my favorite weapons. Oh, fantastic. You know WordPress, then this must be really weird to you. People that come in here are like, I'm a front-end engineer. I work in React and Next.js mostly. I would never willingly spend additional time in it. Yeah, man. Hey, go where the money goes. You know what I mean? That's my philosophy. I won't learn one thing that I am not getting paid to learn. I know other people think it's fun to pick up new libraries and try new things. And I can't just say not get paid. I mean, also, I don't think I will get paid one day for it. You know, like I'm building a video game, and I eventually think it's going to help market the book. But you know, and if I'm working in a new tool or something like that, and I think it's going to benefit me financially in the future, I'll still do it. That's true. WordPress is where the money is. It is, man. It is. At least longevity-wise, right? I mean, WordPress developers are a dime a dozen. I have about 1,300 connections on LinkedIn that are WordPress developers. And I'm not knocking any of you if you're watching this, but they use developer as a very loose term. I don't necessarily think working in Elementor or just with, you know, working with third-party themes and plugins and then building a website like that is considered, you know, a WordPress developer. At least it wasn't back when I was in it. If you couldn't, you know, program the theme yourself, then you were basically a WordPress user, because that's the whole point of WordPress, right? So anybody could just jump in and make it. Laravel. You know, Laravel 2 is something I prefer. Nowadays, I'm seeing more Laravel developer jobs, which I'm at, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, for those of, you know, that are watching in the future or whatever that don't know what Laravel is, that's basically, you could build WordPress with Laravel. Think of it that way. It's a PHP framework, and WordPress is built on a PHP framework. You know, because WordPress isn't a framework. It's just like a PHP, you know, methodology for developing websites. You know, because it has its own proprietary functions, right? Like all these WP and Q styles and is page, get user meta. You know, these are all just functions that are built in the core of WordPress. And one thing you probably haven't seen, Mikey, is check out these sweet dot comments. Add action. You notice that you're not seeing any add action functions anywhere? I actually half stole and developed a PHP doc system that it reads all the doc comments in my functions and it creates an add action or an add filter or an add shortcode based off of the function that this doc comment's attached to. So you don't have to ever create your own like add action, add filter, you know, giant list of those, which is pretty unique. And I bring it everywhere. Yeah, it's just much cleaner, right? You don't have all this. It's all part of this theme base here. You see this add filter. So this gets called, it reads the doc comments, and then it calls these filters and add actions, shortcodes, add hook. Yeah. Though, I'm lucky I'm working in PHP 8.0 right now because a lot of deprecations in 8.2 that I gotta worry about. That's a future Scott problem. Okay, so we added the default over here. So we got weapons and gear now. Let's restart actually, because I already screwed up and added the explore points without it. Yeah, and for your information, any music you hear in the background is mine. Stuff I recorded in bands and or music I created recently with Crooktooth. And yeah, if you like any of the songs and you really need to listen to them again, let me know. I'll tell you where they can be listened to again. A lot of them are on YouTube or Spotify, that kind of stuff. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we'll start with YouTube. This is where you find the Orbem inspired music, which not only I write the book, I created music, inspired by the book series and the video game. Merch too. All these little assets are all actual merch. Just stuff I've been doing when I've been waiting for the book to get back from editors. Stir crazy. Okay, you're there. Let's double check explore points. And look at that. We have gear. Gear has an array. Fantastic. And now when I go here, and then I go here, gone. And if I refresh, still gone. Alright, solid. That's half the battle. Oops. Hate that crap. Now, we gotta make it usable now. So basically, when you click on it and equip it, it should make the mana bar get bigger. Okay, so drop already works because it's the same button as the other ones. And I added a new equip class for the equip button. Because the other items, they are used. Because like you apply them, like if I run out of health, I can use it for health. If I run out of mana, I can use it for mana. But for gear, I want to be able to equip it, so that's going to get a little bit more tricky. So let's go to the use button section, and let's add a equip button. Alright, use equip button. Fantastic. And now, yeah, so this is the logic for use. Basically looks at all the points because it applies to the points, and drop or removes it. So let's add a new one. Equip button. This will be the same button I used for weapons too, so it's good that I'm getting this out of the way. Oh, and if you want to go to the website itself, I'll drop that in there. So if the equip button exists, then let's add a quick event. Cool. Thank you. I'll take it. And then, so we need to do a few things here. We need to, first of all, I need to save the currently equipped gear, which I already have it for weapons. So I need to create a new rest route that defines which gear is being equipped, set it as the currently equipped. That way I can unequip it and the effects will go off. And then I think in the equip, yeah, when I'm saving what's getting equipped, I'll save the effect as well. I'll save whether it's mana or health, and I'll save how much it basically boosts either one. So I need value, type, and name. Alright, so then this is going to be equip new gear. Ooh, gear. So from here I can get name and selected type. Wait, no. I think selected type is the menu you're on. Selected type is data type of the selected item. Selected item is... Oh no, okay. So it's actually the data type. So data type in this case is gear. Yeah, see, I need mana. I need to add a new data point here. No, I have the ID. I can just get it after the fact. Okay. Yeah. So I need to pass that ID. So let's get... Oh, looks like my FPS is dropping. Can I close some things? Wow. Let's close some tabs. I don't need you. I don't need you. Okay. That should boost it back up. So we have the selected item. Oh yeah, we're not pulling ID here. Okay, well now we are. Item ID equals selected item. Good attribute. Data ID. Right? Is that what it is? Data ID. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll pass item ID. So we have type. I don't think I need type anymore because I need mana. And this is going to be a gear specific function, so I don't need to say that it's gear. Though it's not going to be gear specific actually. Equip new item. Yeah. So this needs to work for weapons too. So let's think ahead. Name, selected, type, and item ID. Cool. Law should do it. Now let's go steal a API call. Oh god. Wait, what? XTP. Wait, what is the X? PP, PT. I don't even know what it's called. What is it? Oh, XHR. What am I doing? Oh, it's XML HTTP, but that's right. Yeah, and ignore this. I should just be using window fetch, but I started building this game 4 years ago. So I have a lot of weird old... That was like when I started switching up from jQuery to vanilla.js. So there's a lot of random things in this code. And this is one of them, but you know, it works. I can always just swap it over later. Okay. So I'm going to steal this function. And we're going to make a new one. Equip new item. Equip new item. Oh god, caps lock. So that's... we're going to be passing... I know it was type and then ID. Well, what was the first one? It was... name? I think it was name. Wah, wah, wah. let's steal. Oh yeah, we're gonna create this fresh. Alright. Equip a new item to user. Name ID. Okay, cool. And what am I doing? Yeah, name, select the type ID. Okay, cool. Just triple checking. We don't care about any of this. And we need a new one. It's going to be equip item, explore item, and it's going to be name, type an ID. Fantastico. Wait, I think I need current user ID as well. I always forget that one. Right? Right. Which is here, current user ID. Yep, I did that right. Okay, cool. Now that that's there, we don't need any of you or you. We don't need you. And basically, that should be good. This should pass all the stuff we need. Alright, fantastic. So what is it? Equip explore item. I will forget that. Equip explore item. Rest routes. Cool. I bet I could do a doc comment function for register rest route as well. Because it's pretty annoying having a giant list of these. I got position. Okay, this will work. We'll steal this one. Register 4. Equipping new item. And this is equip new item. Did I get that wrong? Shit. See, I told you I forget. Explore item. Alright, first thing is name, which is alphanumeric, so that's good. Next thing is going to be an integer, right? No, type is also going to be alphanumeric. Thank you so much, Mikey. Really appreciate you hanging out. And if you haven't followed, follow me. Oh, you did follow me. Duh, I'm stupid. That's why you had the whole 10-minute thing. Really appreciate you. Yeah, maybe I'll catch you in another, stream sometime. Have a great night or day or whatever time it is for you. And let's steal you. Call you type. Ooh. Type. And user ID. No, I also need item ID. One more. Alright. Item ID. Awesome. And this is going to be equip new item. Fantastico. I stole this from save enemy, so let's just take that. Save enemy. Equip new item. Very cool. Rest route for equips new item on the player. Cool. We got user ID. We need name. item ID. Item ID. Yeah, right. And we need what was the other one? It's only 3 things? No, it's item ID, user ID, oh, type. Yeah, it needs to be gear or weapon. Always sanitize your code. I love saying that. Pop, pop, pop. And this is name. And this is item ID. User. Okay, so let's just make sure user's in there at least. And item ID. Don't need that. Cool. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get explore current. I guess this will be dynamic based off a type. So current gear or current weapon. Juan Diaz in the house. Hello, sir. How are you doing, man? Welcome. Welcome to my WordPress based video game development. Confused yet? Okay. So we're going to get that. And if it's not empty, explore whatever. Equipped. Equipped. What brings you my way? You just browsing around? This looked interesting. And what we need is, if it's empty, we will create. Oh, I spelled it wrong somewhere. Equipped. There we go. So what are we doing? We are putting the what it does, the value. Okay, yeah, we gotta do a few things. So basically, I'm just gonna be replacing the value every time. So I don't even need to check if it exists or anything. I don't even need the current one. I just need to reset it every time. Schmert. So explore equipped. Fantastic. Oh, equip. Wait. But it has to be specific. Shoot. What are we gonna call this? It's gonna be a user meta. It's gonna be current, and then oops. Yeah, current type. Explore current gear or current weapon, and then that'll be an array. And in this magical array, we will have that's user, that's that, and that will be in here. So what I need is 3 things. I need the name or ID. I guess I could do item ID. Name is fine too, but since I'm passing it already. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I need to get the effect type, which will be get post meta item ID. And what is it going to be? Let's check the database because I forget. Let's go to the post meta. And let's rememberize what I called it. It's probably one of the newer ones. Okay, here we go. It was value. No. Maybe. No, it's not value. It's I need type. Oh shoot. No, it's gonna be not in database. It's going to be in the Explorer point. It's going to be a taxonomy. Ah, crap. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're not doing this. It's get the terms. Okay, it's going to be item ID. Taxonomy is going to be Explorer type. Is that what it was? Let's double check. Register taxonomy, which is going to be taxotypes. Okay, points. Value type. Is that it? Yes. So the name is value type. Slug is slug. Wait, what is slug? Oh, value type. Pretty sure that's it. Value type. Alright. Not explore type. It's value type. And this should get me a nice little array. So we're going to save the ID. We're going to save type. And that is going to be effect type, name, I believe. And what was the other thing? Oh, how much it affects. So that's going to be a post meta. Effect amount. Wait, am I passing that? No. Could I pass that? I think I could. That data value. Yeah, see, I have the value. So let's pass the value as well, just so I don't have to do another query. Make it quicker. Value can be right here. Yeah, it's going to be value. Or amount, whatever. Cool. And that's going to be right about here. Let's put amount, right? Because I'm already calling that out, right? I don't seem to be calling it out. Alright, well, I'm going to. Const amount equals selected item.get attribute. I know I could use data set, but I refuse because I like reading it this way. Data amount, or is it data value? Hold on. Data value. Value. So chill. Alright, data value. Well, yeah, Juan, if you're still there, I've been a website programmer for about 20 years, 14 years as a WordPress programmer. That's why I'm using WordPress to build this. Have any questions about the industry? I'm doing it a long time. Worked for Disney, worked for Universal, worked for Warner Brothers, you know, built sites for Disney, built sites for Harry Potter, a whole bunch of stuff. So I have a lot of insight into giant corporations, also startups, also trying to start my own businesses and failing. So, yeah, anything you want to know, feel free to type it in the chat and I'll give it a read and answer. I also was a professional piercer for 10 years. So that's something interesting. Worked in Hollywood shops for a couple years and Studio City, Echo Park, and yeah, I'm originally from California. I have migrated to Michigan, mostly to get away from homeless people and fires, but yeah. Whole bunch of topics. All the music you hear in the background of the stream is mine, or I've recorded on it. Like this is Crooktooth. I recorded vocals on this with my buddy, Ryan Wood. That's me singing. And yeah, so I don't get DMCA'd by any of my own music, which is great. A lot of it you can listen to online, so if any songs seem extremely cool to you, then feel free to ask and I will shoot a link or something, or tell you where to find it. I think all the Crook2 stuff is on SoundCloud right now. He's working on getting it up, you know, distributing it out to Spotify and stuff, but a lot of my Orbem based music, you know, inspired by Orbem the book that this game is inspired by, that's all on Spotify and stuff. Napster. Okay. So this should be sending the right info now, but now I need to add to the rest route. Wait. Yeah. Where's the rest route? It's the last one. Let's add amount. Wait, where did I put it? Right before user ID. Okay. Amount. Fantastic. Fantastico. Oh. Seems like everybody left. Let's see, equip new item. Let's get amount. It should be a number. Cool. Cool. And we will provide amount here. Amount. Okay. Well, I passed name for no reason now. So I guess I can get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and let's get rid of name. And let's get rid of name. Always fun wasting time. It's never wasted time. Because when you're iterating on your own code, you're making it better, right? And that's what's important. Doesn't matter how many times you rewrite it. Because you know every time you rewrite it, it's going to be better. Even if it's broken, it's still going to be better code. Maybe not functional code, but it'll be better because you're cleaning it up, right? Making it more dry. I do not need this anymore. Making it more readable. Whatever. I just removed the whole parameter, which is awesome. Which I will do from here, and that'll be the last one. Alright, this is complete blind coding. So, this is going to work first try. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click equip And what it's going to do is add that whole database user meta point. So let's refresh. Let's continue. Let's go in here. Let's go in here. And let's select our item. And here we go. Let's go ahead and make sure that the network is working. We'll go equip. Boom. First try. Fail. What is it failing on? Let's check out the previews. Critical error. Very helpful. Oh, here we go. Cannot use object type boop as an array. Oh shit, I didn't know response gave us that. This is 220. Wow, that's gonna save me some time. How come I never knew it did that before? It doesn't usually do that. Oh, okay. It's not an array. It is an array. Wait, get the terms. Value type. So it should be an array, and then wait. Cannot use object of the WP error. Oh, it gave me an error. Wait, is that not the right taxonomy? Maybe that's why. Let's go back to explore points. Let's go to... Oh, Cloak of Magic. I was in the right one. So value type. Gear mana. Oh. Well, first off, I need to make sure I'm grabbing the right one. Because I'm doing two. Oh, hold on. Let's just get out of here. Let's get out of here. And let's check value type. Oh, it's value dash type, not underscore. Oh yeah, smart. Smart. It's always good making smart mistakes. Okay, so that's good, but what's not good is I need to make sure that I'm not getting gear. I need to get mana. So, let's do this. Effect type equals effect type. I need a for each. Wait, I did this for other things. Where are my for eaches? I'm gonna steal what I did. No. No. For each. Wasn't this? Was it this? No. I did it for other ones. Because I didn't want to get... Here we go. I did it for this. Something like this. Here we go. Let's steal that function. Let's do that here. Okay. Instead of a spell type, it's effect type. Yeah, I did this for spells, that's right. Because I wanted to make sure that it's mana or health. This is the exact same crap I did before. And now we have the effect type. Fantastic. And now we can do this. Oh, I'm using slug. Smart. The effect type. And the effect type. Let's do this. The effect type equals nothing. Okay, cool. Alright, this is good now. First try. Ready? Here we go. First try. This gonna work. I promise this is gonna work first try. Okay, so when I click on this and I click equip, this should be a 200. Fuck. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Object of class WP term could not be converted to string. 227. Oh, it doesn't like type. Yeah, what am I thinking? No. Oh, shit. My bad. Effect types. Effect types. I reset the name. That's the problem. Alright, effect types. And this should just be effect type. And effect type. Effect type. Awesome. That should now work. Okay. Alright. I don't want to brag, but I think this is going to work. First try. Here we go. Let's get in it. And let's see what happens when we click equip. Work. 200. That's what's up. Let's see what we got here. No response, exactly as planned. Alright, now let's check the database. Technically, this should be equipped now. Well, at least it should say it's equipped. Being equipped means nothing right now, because I haven't added any functionality to what's equipped. But this is the first step. Alright, let's go meta ID. There it is. Explore current gear. And what do we got? We have the gear item ID, we have the type, mana, and we have amount, 20. So this will increase the user's mana by 20%. I don't know. The number 20. Which is 20%, I guess. So yeah, 20%. Exciting. Okay, so now what do we do with it? So now that we have current explore gear, we will use it. So where's my storage item? Because what I need to do is make sure storage items. Right. So basically, basically what I need to do is if ID. If the ID exists, right, it's just gonna go through each one and you can check if any of them exist. If not, okay, yeah. So this is good. So now let's get the current explore gear, which can be found in get user meta, user ID, and then that will be current explore gear. Okay. User ID. Okay, so this is the current explorer. And I basically only need the ID. Oh no, because I'm gonna have to add some stuff to the character based off of the current explorer item. Okay, whatever. So yeah. So we need to add a new thing that lets us know that it is currently equipped. So what I'm gonna do is take this functionality and put echo ESC attribute. Item ID. And then we'll set that up here. Oh wait, I gotta set it down here. Item ID equals this. Oh no, this is gonna have to be down here. Even lower in the for loop. The for loop. Okay, cool. So, first I'm going to check if it exists, and oh no. So I'll leave it like that, and then I'm going to do this. Current gear equals item ID equals current explore gear, and true. Otherwise, oh, well, yeah, I'll just do that then. Boom. So this will give us a boolean, whether it's the current gear or not, and if it is, I would like to add, you know, an indicator, which technically I'd like to add an indicator, no, yeah, in the actual item itself. So we'll just add it to the class. Echo ESC attribute. It's gonna be like this: current gear. Then we're gonna do. Oh, I don't need AC. So if it's true, then we'll add equipped. Very logical. Otherwise, nothing. Right? Right. Cool. So this should tell us right now, when I refresh, that the current item is equipped. Whoa. Right here, and storage item is not equipped. Okay, so it's not working right now. Why, I do not know. Except for maybe that the current explorer is not an integer, or the item ID is not an integer. Could be either one, so let's do inval on both. Val on both. Let's see if they equal each other now. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. Shit. Alright, what the hell's going on here? So, oh, wait. I forgot. It's ID. My bad. Oh, wait. We need to check if that exists first, though. False equals empty. False. Right? Will that work? Oh yeah, we can just do this. And that. Right? Yeah. Okay, now this should give us a proper boolean. Oh. It's not. Shit. Alright, let's figure out what the hell's going on here. It is ID, right? Or is it item ID? Shit. No, see, it's ID. Dump. Current explore gear. Let's see what we get. getting... God damn it. We are getting a bunch of strings. And we're getting jack shit. How is that possible? User ID. Current Explore gear. Am I calling the wrong thing? Oh my god, I keep clicking goddamn icons. Current... Oh, explore current gear. Fucking, I can't remember shit. Explore current gear. That makes more sense. No, it doesn't. But, now it makes sense why it's not working. Now we should see equip. So cool. Anybody else think they can fight a bear? I don't mean to go off topic, but my wife hates it, but really, I've seen a lot of bears, okay? So I'm not just speaking out of ignorance, like I've only seen bears on TV. You know, I was in Alaska. I saw some big ass bears. Lived in California my whole life. Lots of brown bear, black bears, and other types of bears. Up to the sequoias, and I've seen a lot of bears, okay? Some of you know where I'm going with this, but I just feel like, first of all, they're animals, right? Now, no one's debating that I'm stronger than a bear, okay? Some might debate whether I'm stronger than a bear. I don't debate that though. I know I'm not stronger than a grizzly bear. Big ass killing Kodiak. Big ass bear, right? Like, yeah, black bears, whatever, they're kind of smaller. They're like a big dog. I could probably manhandle a black bear. But I'm not talking about black bears. You know. They're skittish. You know, I'm not worried about them. I'm talking about big ass bear. A bear that you are like, I'm going to die when you run into. They're an animal. And I'm... They have animal brains. I haven't heard a lot of research on the intelligence of bears, but I know they are instinctual. I know that they will react to things that are happening to them instinctually. And I know that they don't have... they have certain physical limitations due to their, you know, bulkiness. Okay. I think in a life or death situation, I'm not just getting swiped and while I'm running and then just laying down and getting chewed on. Okay? I think I have a legitimate chance if I stand my ground in front of the bear, completely calm. No getting, no like, you know, like trying to scare it away. No acting big. I'm talking about me and the bear looking at each other. He's hungry, obviously. He stands up because he's pissed. Like, he's going to attack me. And they're instinctually going to just attack you head on, right? So, I'm a human brain, bear brain. They're gonna attack like they're just a wild animal, right? Head on, try to swipe you with their claws, try to jump at you, bite you, whatever. Get behind it. Okay? Step one, get behind the bear. That's the most important step. Get behind the bear. It will be confused right away. It'll smell you. It won't see you. Bears are very forward heavy, and they're directional, right? They're not flexible. They can't, bend in half or whatever, like a big dog. Or so yes, it will turn. You need to turn with it. Get on the bear's back. Get behind the bear. Jump on the bear's back. That is the safest place you will be, right? And that's where I will be. I'm on its back. I have my arm around its neck, and I have the bear in a death grip chokehold. Okay? The bear will be severely confused. It will try to buck you off. But this is life or death, right? So I am being thrashed around. Bear's it's not going to be able to reach me. It's not going to be able to, doesn't have that kind of mobility. The arms are stubby, fat arms, just got out of hibernation or just about to get into hibernation, whatever it is. I'm behind the bear, got it in the arm, headlock, right? It's big neck, so I'm getting tired, but I'm still holding on. And then at that point, you go for eyes, you break its nose, you do whatever you can to beat the shit out of this bear's head without, cutting your fist on some teeth, which I'll probably end up doing. And then I'll knock some teeth out too. Life or death. I'm fighting the bear, I'm fucking up its head, and it's running away. I win. I'm beating the bear. Tell me I'm wrong. And don't give me your hypotheticals. even though this whole thing's a hypothetical. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your pseudoscience on a bear's flexibility or its speed at turning around or whatever BS. It's jumping at me front, and I'm jumping past it, getting right behind it, jumping on its back, and getting it in a headlock. I'm telling you, it works every time. Never tested this, but it works every time. Every time, first time, it'll work. And with that, I will leave you. Thank you for listening to my crazy stories. And thanks for everybody who jumped on today. That was really cool. A lot of in and outs, some good chatter. And yeah, if anybody wants to continue and hearing me and what I have to say and see the video game and hear the music and watch the content and hear about the book, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch. Go to orbemortar.com if you need any information, and I have a contact form there too if you want to reach out to me. I'm out there. We got a Discord link so you can join the Discord, and yeah, I will call it a night. Thank you so much, everybody.